that I'm still holding on to something. You should go and love yourself.
Hello guys, and welcome to yet another exciting episode of Totally Random. How's everybody doing today? So guys, it's gonna be quick, it's gonna be short, it's gonna be simple. I'm just here to preach self-love. I mean, who's gonna love you more than you? I feel like that's a question everybody needs to answer, and a lot of times we wait for other people to validate us. Oh, I don't like my nose, but once a guy comes up to you and says, oh, you have a pretty nose, you automatically believe it. But that should not be the case. You cannot accept somebody else loving you unless you learn to love yourself. If, for example, you feel like you have a big butt, you have a small nose, you have small boobs, you need to learn to accept and love those parts of yourself. Me, personally, I know say my nose big. I know say my leg fat. I know that I have long feet. And it's very difficult for anybody to come at me and tell me, you know, those things are wrong with me, because I already personally identified with that part of myself, and I know that, yes, that is what the issue is. Now, a lot of times, a lot of people are on Instagram, they're on social media, Twitter, preaching, you know, speaking, oh, I love myself, God loves me, blah, blah, blah. And that's going to bring me to my second segment, which is the body alteration process. Now, don't get me wrong, a tummy tuck isn't bad, a boob lift is not bad, getting job done if you can afford it and if you feel like it is not bad. But what I cannot understand or will not stand for is the hypocrisy behind it. I'm sorry to call names or make anybody feel, look, I mean, I respect a hustle, but if there's one person that recently has gotten on my last nerve, it will be Toke Makinwa, because I feel like Toke is out here preaching, oh, God loves me, love yourself, self-love, when she's doing the exact opposite of that, you know, getting work done. I'm not saying don't improve yourself, but don't improve yourself after preaching that you love yourself. If you preach, oh, I'm learning to love myself, and I feel like, oh, I would love myself better if my butt was bigger, if my tummy was flatter. Oh, not one flat tummy, not one big yash, but don't sell a dream that is unrealizable. Don't sell to people that God loves you, you love yourself, you're 100% comfortable in your skin, when in fact you've changed everything changeable about yourself. All these models we see on Instagram and all of them, none of them are really preaching, you know, I loved my body the way it was. They're preaching be comfortable in your own skin, which I think is a slightly misleading concept. Look, if you know that you don't love your boobs, exercise, get work done, and then preach self-love. But don't preach it before you're 100% comfortable, because the Instagram, or rather the internet, never forgets. Now, until you learn to love you for you, it's going to be really difficult to be in a relationship, because a lot of times, a lot of us are insecure about our body. You feel your body isn't big enough, your tummy is not flat enough, your face is not pretty enough, which is why it's very easy to say, oh, my boyfriend is cheating on me. Oh, he's cheating with a hotter girl. No, but if you're confident in yourself, you're comfortable in your own skin, you know, commas and all. Yes, your butt may not be the biggest, but maybe your personality shines the brightest. Maybe you don't have the biggest boobs, but you have the biggest heart. I feel like every woman needs to sit down and reorientate herself, learn to know every single part of yourself. If your nose is big, learn how to love the nose, but that's still contour it. But don't now go and seek body modification because you feel like that's going to make you learn to love yourself. It could help, but it's all in here. If you're not ready mentally to love yourself and be comfortable in your own skin, even if you go to Dr. Miami, even if you go to Beverly Hills, you get all the boob jobs. And the thing with surgery, I heard, is that it's very addictive. You start one, you say, oh, if it wasn't this painful, let me just tweak. Before you know it, you have turned into the plastic Barbie. I mean, nothing, don't get me wrong, is wrong with surgery. But get surgery for the right reasons. Don't get it to give yourself some confidence that has never been there, or get it to enhance what you already have. I mean, if you feel like, oh, you would feel a lot better, not like you hate yourself with a boob job, then get a boob job. But don't say a boob job is going to make you love yourself, because only you can do that. So to everybody out there who's either thinking, you know, about getting a surgery or has gotten a surgery, make sure you're doing it for the right reasons, and that you love yourself enough to make that decision, and you're not looking for validation. You're not looking to be extra beautiful because you have a big butt. It's really not. And please, when people are going to the surgery place, tell them to give you a nyash that is proportionate to your legs. Stop coming out looking like ants on a toothpick. You see some people, the bum will be massive like this, their legs will not be like this under. When they now wear shoe and high heels, they look like chicken that is walking on top of tightrope. That is all for the show today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like I said in the bio of my YouTube, this video is my personal view. You don't necessarily have to agree with it or live by it, but I just feel like, you know, I need to share and let everybody know what's up. You know, This is me just saying what I think. It doesn't necessarily mean that your life has to go by these guidelines. But I will see you guys at same time, same place next week. Bye.